You know that way? Like, see if it's a cold, breathless fart. I call them breathless farts. It's just like air just evaporates as soon as it leaves your ass, and it's like it doesn't smell of anything. Kind of sucky because like you've been saving that up, you know, wanting to unleash it on somebody, your friend or your family member, but it doesn't smell of anything, so it kind of sucks. That, however, that is hot, humid, and sticky, and it stinks like fuck. Hello there guys, how are you doing? It's Gabriel here, and welcome to my new World of Warcraft Classic leveling playthrough. And today guys, we're going to be leveling up an undead rogue by the name of, well, I haven't actually thought of a name yet, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I mean, of course you're going to cross the bridge when you get to it, right? I mean, if you see a bridge, if you're walking down a path, right? Obviously you chose to walk down that path obviously leads to a destination that you need to get to, and if it just so happens that a bridge is on that path, you obviously have to cross it, you know, when you get to it. But yeah, yeah, basically we'll think of a name when we actually get into character creation, but yeah. I was initially going to do a retail leveling playthrough, but today, which is March the 20th, Blizzard done a really nice thing. They added an XP boost, a 100% XP boost, which is going to last from March 20th to April 20th. Now, considering the fact that in retail you already level at an insanely fast pace as it is, with that XP boost, guys, we're going to hit max level too soon. And the whole point of leveling playthrough, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. It's about everything between level 1 and max level. So I decided up until April the 20th we're going to do a classic leveling playthrough, and when I get to April 20th, if I'm still enjoying the classic leveling playthrough, then we will continue it along with doing a retail leveling playthrough. But if I get to April 20th and I'm not really enjoying it, guys, then we'll just switch over to a retail leveling playthrough. But you're probably wondering, what is a leveling playthrough? Well, a leveling playthrough, guys, is when you create a character and you take them from level 1 all the way to max level, and you basically record the entire thing. Max level in this instance is level 60 because it's WoW Classic. Now, I'm not going to record everything, guys, because on my main, which is a level 40 Undead Warlock, it's taking me 6.5 days to get to level 40. And considering the fact that we're going to be doing 30-minute episodes, guys, that's roughly 280 something episodes. 280 videos to get to level 40. The reason that it's taking me so long, guys, is that there's a lot of travelling, right? A lot of this time, up until level 40 before you actually get your mount, there's a lot of running about from A to B. There's a lot of flight paths. It's just, yeah, I'm going to cut all of that out in this playthrough, guys, you know. You are going to see me ding every level, right? You're not going to see me miss a single ding. We are going to do dungeons. We are going to do battlegrounds. We're going to do a shit ton of World PvP. I'm not very good at World PvP, but I have chosen, in my opinion, the ultimate spec for PvP. So, yeah, we're going to level up professions. We're going to join a guild. We're going to try and make some gold. And then when we get to max level, guys, we are going to do some raiding. So, yeah. With that being said, guys, let's just get right into it. No more talking. And I've got the volume turned down on my headset because it's kind of loud. But, right. Like I said, I don't actually have a name, which is fine. So let's make him look kind of cool, right? One thing I like about Undead, right? I mean, the skin's practically falling off, you know? They're just skin and bone, you know? Not fed, they're pretty malnourished Undead, but they still somehow manage to keep incredible hairstyles, man. Look at that. He was a punk rocker back in the day when he was alive. Well, he was at the, what is it? Elite Tauren, level 80 Elite Tauren Chieftains, that band that World of Warcraft has, that often plays at the Darkmoon Fair. He's there every time Darkmoon Fair's in town, man. He's there rocking out to the Elite Tauren Chieftains. But anyway, do I want to keep that hit? Oh, looks like a hobo. Topper McNabb, Undead version. Mad scientist look. Nah. That's also got a kind of a punk rock look. Evil scientist look. Balding. Oh, guys, I'm balding, by the way. You know, I'm in my 30s now, right, and I've got a ball patch up there. That hairstyle kind of reminds me of that. You know what, guys? That's the hairstyle I need to have, right? That's it. I'm sorry. I was going to go for the punk rock look, but consider the fact that I am baldy, let's take a look and see if there's any other ones, though. Nah. No, I'll go for that one. Right. Hairstyle, hair colour, should I say? There's no greys. Well, I mean, the undead don't really get old, right? So, just yeah, go for that. That's fine. But face. And that one's got stress lines. That one's. I can't stress the emphasis of stress lines, guys. Let's get. Oh dear. Oh, that's a badass. Ugh. That's the face. I'm gonna wreck you, man. I'm gonna completely destroy you, man. Right. Well, that's BDSM, man. That's in a dungeon. The only thing that's missing from that face is a gag. Right. Insert gag here. I've got to go for it, guys. That's right. Skin color. Yeah, I'll go for that. That's kind of green rogues. I associate the colour green with rogues. Right now, guys, now I want to give my character a normal name. The kind of name that you wouldn't expect to find in a fantasy RPG type of game. You know what, guys? I've got it. I was watching a TV show earlier. It's called Still Game. Here in Scotland, it was made in Scotland, right? And if you don't understand the Scottish accent, you're not going to understand what people are saying in this show. But it's a show called Still Game, and there's a character in the show called Bobby. I think in Scottish slang, Bobby is another word for penis or dick. And let's face it, guys, all rogues are dicks. So I'm going to call my rogue Bobby, and it's spelled like this, I believe, Boaby. I'm pretty sure that's got to be available. And there we go, guys. There is my rogue. Sorry it's taken like 7 minutes to actually create my character, but this is the first episode in a new series, so we've got to get all the boring talky stuff out the way, all the setting things up and all that jazz. But what I'm going to do right now, guys, is I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to load into the game. I'm going to set up my user interface, and then I'll unpause and we'll continue on with the video. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. Alright, guys, and we are back. As you can see, this is my extremely user-friendly, OCD-friendly user interface. Hang on, user-friendly, OCD-friendly, user-friendly user interface. I'm a little bit OCD in real life, not like OTT, OCD. What the hell? What kind of terminology am I using right now, guys? You get the point, right? I've got OCD and I like things to be neat and I like things to be precise, and this user interface appeases me, and I hope it appeases you too, guys. So what I'm going to do real quick is we're going to go over all of the add-ons, but before we do that, guys, if you want to know what server I'm playing on, it is Shazra. It's a really, really good PvP server, guys. There's activity everywhere. There'll be no shortage of alliance people to gank, and there'll be no shortage of people to gank you, so it's fantastic. Right, so let's take a look at the add-ons that we've got installed here. Now, I'm not going to spend too long going over what they all do, right, but I'm just going to show you what I've got. So we've got Atlas Loot. Basically, Atlas Loot, it tells you all the loot that's available in the game, right? So, say for example, you want to do Ragefire Chasm. Well, this tells you all the bosses on the right hand side that are in the dungeon, and it tells you what loot they drop, and that's it. And this is a list of all the dungeons in Classic, what level you need to be, etc. You know, what stuff you get, blah blah blah. So it's really handy. But we're not going to do that until we actually do our first dungeon, right? So we won't be using Atlas Loot much, but that's what Atlas Loot does basically. It tells you all the loot that's available, and it's not just for dungeons either. Like if you took cooking, for example, you can go to crafting, then go to cooking. It's got all the available recipes. It's just really, really handy to have. Then we have Classic Castbars. Honestly, guys, I can't really remember what that does, but I think it puts a castbar under your target frame, so you know what they're casting. I think that's what it does. Dominoes is this action bar you see here. Most people go for Bartender 4, but I find something very, very satisfying about using dominoes, you know, customizing your bars. It's just a very, very satisfying add-on. That's just personal preference. Then we've got E-Align, one of my favourite add-ons, guys. Just type /align, puts all these squares up on the screen, and if you use that in conjunction with move anything, which does exactly what it says on the tin, it allows you to move absolutely anything you want on user interface. And like I said, if you use it in conjunction with E-Align, you can move it about to exact precision. Item tooltip professions. You just put your mouse over something and it tells you, like say for example you pick up like a condor giblet or something, right? And you want to know if that's used for anything. It will tell you if it's used for cooking or if it's used for first aid. And if it isn't used for anything, you can probably just sell it in the auction house or sell it to a vendor. So it's pretty good for that. Omni CC, cooldown count for everything. Just displays a number and lets you know when it's going to be off cooldown. Recount, probably, I think with the exception of Deadly Boss mods, it is the most popular add-on. It basically tells you what your damage output is, how much DPS you're producing per second, how much damage you put out overall, how much damage you received, how much healing you put out, how much healing you received, etc. Spy detects and alerts you to the presence of nearby enemy players. That's done by having your nameplates displayed on the enemy or mousing over an enemy, and it memorizes that enemy, so the next time they come into your peripheral vision, shall we say, it will let you know that there's an alliance player nearby. And you should shit yourself. Not if you're a rogue though. You just go to stealth. It's like, ha ha! Tell me when. I don't know if I'll need to use that for my rogue. Maybe for the poisons that I apply to my enemies, but I don't really think I'm going to need to apply that just now anyway. Because I'm thinking about going subtlety, although I'm not sure. TomTom, you use that in conjunction with an add-on called Questy. You'll see Questy in action. I'm not really going to explain too much what Questy does. You'll see Questy in action as we progress through the leveling playthrough. But TomTom just provides it. The only thing I use it for is these right here, the coordinates right there, and it also provides a Crazy Taxi style navigation arrow. So you right click on a quest objective and select a TomTom target, and it puts an arrow on the screen and it shows you which direction to go. Again, you'll see it in action, right? And Deadly Boss Mod, which is the most popular World of Warcraft add-on, both in retail and classic, and it's basically you don't really use it for the dungeons, but it's mostly used for raids. Like if a raid boss is about to do a devastating ability, it'll either tell you to run, hide, turn the opposite way, use this ability, heal yourself, or whatever. It tells you when a boss is going to do an ability that could be potentially fatal, and it tells you what you should do. But again, we're nowhere near using that right now, so yeah. Anyway guys, we're freaking just about almost 13 minutes into the episode and we haven't made a single bit of progress. But now we can finally get into it. Right, so let's first of all just take a look at my abilities, right? Let's see what we've got here. Cannibalize. When activated, regenerates 7% of total health every 2 seconds for 10 seconds. Only works on humanoid or undead. It's good to know I can eat my own kind. Any movement, action or damage taken while cannibalizing will cancel the effect. So that's pretty good, guys. If we don't have any potions and our health is pretty low, that's pretty good. So that doesn't seem to be on my action bar, so I'm going to drag it down here. Then we get dodge. I think everyone gets that, right? Shadow resistance. Shadow resistance increased by 10, so if we're up against a warlock, we don't have to worry too much. Throw. Pretty basic. Underwater breathing. Underwater breath lasts 300% longer than normal. That's pretty cool. So you can stay underwater for longer. Yeah. And this here, guys, probably one of the most broken racial abilities in Classic. Will of the Forsaken. 2-minute cooldown. Provides immunity to charm, fear, and sleep while active. May also be used while already afflicted by charm, fear, or sleep. So if you're up against a priest or a warlock and they fear you, you can use that. If you're put to sleep by a druid, or if you're charmed, who charms you? Evelyn. This isn't League of Legends, I'm only joking. Right, let's drag this down here. Okay. Assassination, we've got Eviscerate. Finishing move that causes damage per combo point, increased by attack power. So the more times you use Eviscerate. No, actually, you need a combo point generator, I believe, which I think, if I remember correctly, is Sinister Strike, which is in here. Sinister Strike. It's 45 energy, instant ability. An instant strike that causes 3 damage in addition to your normal weapon damage, awards 1 combo point. I'll put the throw into mouse wheel up. So basically we use Sinister Strike to generate combo points, and then we use Eviscerate to spend those combo points. The more combo points that are on the enemy, the more damage that we do. This is all basic stuff. I don't really know why I'm explaining this to you. It's just, this is how I process things when I'm doing a leveling playthrough, guys. I feel like I'm teaching you guys something, even though you probably already know this shit, but it just, you know, it makes me feel like I'm doing something, you know. Right. So as you can see, guys, if you look at Questy, right, it shows you all of the quests that are available at my current level that we can actually do, right? And if you hold down Shift, it gives you a little bit more details, tells you how much XP you get, etc, etc. So let's accept our first quest from a guy called Undertaker Mordo. I think he's upstairs, if memory serves me correctly. Oh, I just farted there, guys. And it's a hot one. It's really going to stink. You know that way? Like, see if it's a cold, breathless fart. I call them breathless farts. It's just like air just evaporates as soon as it leaves your ass, and it's like it doesn't smell of anything. Kind of sucky because like you've been saving that up, you know, wanting to unleash it on somebody, your friend or your family member, but it doesn't smell of anything, so it kind of sucks. That, however, that is hot, humid, and sticky, and it stinks like fuck. So, but I've got nobody to share it with. But I've got an upset tummy, so. Right, Undertaker Mordo. Dr. Mordo.
And you are...
About time you woke up. We were ready to toss you into the fire with the others, but it looks like you made it. I am Mordo, the caretaker of the Crypt of Death Canal. And you are the Lich King's slave no more. Speak with Shadow Priest Sarvis in the chapel at the base of the hill. He will tell you more of what you must know.
Watch your back.
Right, so as you can see, guys, Questy, it's kind of like retail. It puts them on the side like that. And TomTom, if you right click and do this, set TomTom target, voila. An arrow appears here, and this is the direction that you need to go. Isn't that kinky? So we're free, guys. We're free of the Lich King's slavery. I would have thought it would have been quite cool to serve on the Lich King, man. He's badass. He's one of the coolest. Alright, what? Death Guard Oliver? As me talking about giving my character a normal name, the kind of name that you wouldn't expect to find in a fantasy RPG type of game, and there's a freaking undead guard called Oliver. Alright, Oliver.
Hey, how you doing there, man? What's your name, by the way?
It's Bobby.
Bobby. You're a dick, aren't you? Hey!
Actually, I am. That's what Bobby means. Right, so to speak to Shadow Priest Sarvis. Right about it?
I'm listening.
Another of the waking dead, huh? Must have been quite a shock, waking up in the crypt with only the cold and Mordor to greet you. I see the confusion on your face. Let me try to explain our, well, situation to you. We have been freed from the control of the Lich King by our new leader, Lady Slavlavness. The Dark Lady guides us in our war against the hated Scourge and the holdouts of humanity who dog our every step.
I do like to read out the quest log, guys. Sue me.
We Forsaken are at war with the Lich King's army of the Scourge, necromantically raised armies of the undead, foul beasts of the north, and tormented spectres. The northern part of the village has become overrun with the mindless ones, and they must be destroyed. Destroy them, show them no mercy, our former brothers and sisters as they might be. The fallen are nothing but the Lich King's slaves.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Not a problem, buddy. I will do this. Now, like I said, guys, to be honest with you, I can't actually remember if I cut all this out, but we are going to cut out a lot of travelling, right? If we need, like, for example, say this quest we accepted was, like, way over here, right? And we had to run all the way there. I'd probably cut that out, because that's just unnecessary Unless we get ganked, in which case I'll unpause it, but yeah. Right. Is there any other questies in this area? I don't think there is. So let's get to it, guys. Never really got a chance to play a rogue. I started playing WoW during Wrath of the Lich King. I never really got a chance to play a rogue, so here we go. Right, so I just need to just kill 8 of them. Right, here we go. Right, stab! Stab! Stab again! This! Alright, shit. Hang on, guys, we need to turn on auto look, man. There ain't no way we're playing this game if auto look turned off, man. There we go. That's just extra clicking, and that's just extra work for your fingers, you know? Right. You mindless zombie! Maybe that's why zombies are always seeking brains, guys.
Enough energy.
I got a funny feeling we're going to hear a lot of that, guys. Not enough energy. Hey. Right, okay. Dang it, man. I keep generating combo points, but I don't get to use them because they die too much. And this gives me sitting saying this is too easy. Yep, I know that this game gets really hard, guys. It gets really hard. There are going to be points in this leveling playthrough where I struggle. What's a young scavenger? He's just scavenging, guys. He's not doing anybody any harm. Die! Sinister Boo!
Isn't ready yet.
Right, come here! Want my brain? I'm not going to brains, buddy. I can go and see the Wizard of Oz. And asking for a brain and another brain for me to eat while I'm putting my brain back in my head. Oh, no, I don't need them. Right. So how are you guys doing? You alright? Just having a good day. It's a Friday night, guys. I keep on thinking my webcam's there. It's actually there. Hi. Friday night. I'm self-isolating because of coronavirus. Woohoo! Man, that felt like we leveled up really fast there, guys. I don't know, it just felt like this is classic. This isn't meant to happen. What gives? We're level 2. That's pretty good, guys. That's pretty good. So, like I said, when we get to level 10, that's when we get to pick our specialisation, guys. And I don't really know. I'm thinking subtlety. I'm all about hiding and stealth because I'm a pussy. You know, attacking alliance people when they're at 10% health, because that's how world PvP goes, isn't it? Oh wait, what? Huh? What? Wait, what? Okay, I thought for some bizarre reason I actually completed it, but I haven't. But there's another quest available, guys, so we're going to go back and get it. Up here. Might as well. I'm going to disable the preview, guys, because it's disorientating, like seeing the game on this screen and seeing it also. It's like just two screens going at the same time. My eyes are like, oh, you know. Right. So is this novice Elref? What a novice dude. Oh. Oh, oh my goodness. Babe, what the hell happened to you? In some sort of cult? Cut those bony toes of yours, man. What? Was she a cult? What? Nice. Nice. Okay.
What is it?
My duties include tending to our wounded warriors, tailoring armour and clothes, and assisting Shadow Priest's service with whatever else he might need. From the look of it, you'll be enlisted in his service also, hunting the mindless ones, if I know his mind. Well, if you'd like to stay in one piece, and I've no doubt that you do, perhaps I can help. I'm running out of paws and wings, you see. And if you bring me some, I'll find some armour for you. You'll find good number of wolves and bats to the south. Thank you.
Embrace the shadow.
Yeah. She was... Man. Oh, hey, this is much better. Hey. Ooh, hey! Venya! Oh, Venya, you gotta see her. Her name is Venya. What a way to butcher a song, man. Right, so we need to continue. Oh, got a refreshing spring of water. Lovely. Right. I like swinging my bobby about. My character, I like swinging him about. He's a cool cat. Right. We're looking for the wretched ones, guys. And we need to kill dusk bats as well. Oh, do we need to kill them? No. I know there's a quest where we do need to actually kill them, but here we go. Dusk bat! Ah! This is the perfect place for them, guys. This place is always in dusk, it seems. Has this place ever seen any sunlight? Man, Coke Zero Cherry just doesn't taste the same as ordinary Coke. That's just my opinion, bro. But I can just taste the artificial sweetness, you know. Yeah, boy! I'm sorry, I didn't want to kill you. I've been told to. I've been told to. Do you know, I see on my warlock, right? I take skinning as one of my professions, and I just instinctively went to skin him there, thinking I had skinning. What a scrub. Right. See, I love when you get quests, right, that just say kill 10 of this or 20 of that, right? See quests where you need to wait for things to drop. It sucks, guys. It's not so bad in the starter levels, but drop rates, man. Drop rates. But with regards to professions, guys, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do. What we're going to take. I mean, obviously, I've made quite a bit of money from taking herbalism and skinning on my warlock, but I'm thinking if I'm primarily going to be doing lots of PvP on this character, maybe I should take engineering and mining. I don't know, guys. I'm pretty OP, man. Not gonna lie. But we need to make money, guys. That's one thing we definitely need to do. We need to make money because yeah. Like I said, if we wanna pwn face, you know, we need to have good gear. But on my warlock, one of the classes that I hate taking on in PvP is a rogue, because once a rogue opens up on you, you're pretty much dead unless you're a skilled warlock, unlike myself, who is not. But if you utilise fear, but then if it's an undead rogue, you're pretty much screwed, because fear is your only weapon to get a rogue off you. Get the fuck off me! Get feared!
Wail of the Forsaken, bitch.
Oh no! I can just use fear again. That's right, I can just use fear again. There is no cooldown on fear. Ah! Sinister! I get a little bit hyped when I recall, guys. If you haven't already noticed. Away! Right. One more of these. That's pretty cool. Can I put any of this on? Actually, I've been picking stuff up, but I haven't really checked to see if I can wear anything. Well, I can wear them. Alright, it's grey quality, guys, but beggars can't be choosers. I can wear these. I can wear this. Oh god, look at that. And, yeah. Look at that, guys. See? See? See that? Stuff I just picked up. Right, guys, well, I'm actually going to bring the episode to an end right here. Thank you very much for watching. We're almost at the 30-minute mark now. I don't really want to go over it, guys. So far, so good. I am enjoying this, guys. It's going at a decent pace right now, but obviously as we progress and gain more levels, it is going to slow down and start to take on the grindiness that classic and vanilla are generally known for, but that's fine. We're going to cut out all the boring stuff. We'll try and just focus on doing questing and nothing else. So when we return the next episode, guys, like I said, we're just going to continue questing here in Death Canal, and hopefully we'll go up a level or two and gain access to a new ability, because that would be pretty kinky. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you want to ask me anything, leave a comment. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next episode.